Morning all. Just wanted to do a quick video this morning. I'll probably do another one later this evening, but it's day 8 for me of 28 and stood on the scales this morning. My challenge was to sort of not scale hop. So my intention was to have the first day of my standing on the scales would be today after completing a full week, and then to do the same again at the end of the 28 days. So I stood on the scales this morning and 5.6 pound, which, you know, I'm pleased with. But then the old green-eyed monster reared its ugly head, and I thought perhaps some of you guys might be in the same situation where you see these phenomenal losses that some people have during their first week. And I had this issue before when I saw these big losses, and had to kind of get it straight in my head of why I felt that it wasn't fair that other people had got these big losses and I hadn't. So to rationalise it, my thought process is, well, you know, £5.6 pounds, a loss is a loss, and we are, to use a terminology that Jason used at his seminar, belled by these scales. His terminology related to the Pavlov dogs experiment, where the guy used to ring the bell and the dog would associate the bell with food, and in the end he could just ring the bell and the dog would salivate even if it wasn't hungry. So it seems to be that it's the same process with the scales. We're so tied into what that weight says, and I'm guilty of that too, that we condition ourselves to seeing, well, if there isn't a loss on those scales, then we haven't done very well. That's so not the case. I can look back this week and my sleep pattern's been better. I've used my inhaler less because I had increased using that. My blood pressure's better. I've moved more. I've felt more alert. So, you know, if you're like me and sometimes you see these other weight losses and you think, oh, I wish I could lose that amount in one go. Really, it's not about that. And I just wanted everybody to know that, you know, we're not all perfect. We're not all going to get huge amounts of weight loss. Some weeks it will increase, some weeks it will be less. It doesn't matter. And it's not really about that weight loss and that number. It's about making lifelong health changes. So to me, that was just something I wanted to come on and say this morning. I'm planning on going to the cinema later. I've done my 30 minutes exercise on the bike this morning. I have my morning 10 o'clock smoothie. It's now 11. Well, it should have been 9 o'clock and it's now 11 o'clock. But like I said, I went and kind of done things a bit back to front this morning. So I'm, again, running behind. And this is something else that I've noticed that I did a lot last week, is that I've got these set times that are obviously on Jason's plan, but I don't necessarily stick to those. But it's a good idea to stick to those, because if you go past a certain point, then you start to get hungry, or what you think is real hunger, then you could turn to something that perhaps isn't necessarily the best for you. So, you know, those time slots are there for a reason, so try and stick to them if you can. I will try better this week, although I haven't had the hunger problem. I'm planning on following Jason's plan again this week, and may well extend this after the 28 days. I'm sort of still toying with that idea. So anyway, I will catch up with you all later, but I just wanted to say, if you didn't see a massive scale loss, it doesn't matter. It's about making positive choices.